This week we are going to make some poppies for Veterans Day. Now you can make these poppies out of paper. Construction paper would be best, but any kind of paper would work. Make sure it's red. And then you could write a note on the back for someone who's a veteran, or maybe for someone who's still active duty that you could send to them. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this today. You are going to need 2 different sizes of construction paper, a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and a crayon. So the best way I like to do it with our students to show how to make 4 petals is that I draw a line on each side like this to divide my flower. From this line you could create a curved line to the other one here, and a curved line to this one, and do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now I'm ready to cut it. I'm going to cut around these lines. Usually that kind of helps a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my squiggly line. So you want to get your scissors into one of these cuts you just did and cut along the line of your squiggly line. It does not have to be a big squiggle. If you want to, it could just be rounded. That works too. Okay. Now, because this one here, you can see all of my black lines, then it would be better if I turn it over for my picture. But look at this, I can barely tell the difference between these 2 petals. So go back in and just cut a little bit of it so you can see them a little bit better. Okay, now I'm ready for my next one. Now, because this one is smaller, it should be a little bit smaller than this one too. Now, another trick to do this is you could decide to just fold it and then fold it again, and see how it looks like a diamond, and this part is all opened up. So this is the part you do not want to cut. You want to just draw like this. Now this may be harder to cut out because there's 4 layers of paper, and then open it back up, and there we go. Now we're going to glue them together like this, one on top of each other. Now for the center, you have a choice. So some of our students have used just like a circle with like a little cross, so you could do a cross just like in the legend that we just watched with Charlie Brown, or you could just draw some little dots so it looks more like a real poppy. Or I could decide to create my cross like this too. And there we go, I'm all done. So now I would just write a little message in the back and send it in the mail, or hand deliver it to someone you know. Great job with this poppy.